What if a simple drawing could predict your family's darkest fate, and you found it too late to stop it? Welcome to Friday 13, where we don't just tell scary stories, we uncover true horrors that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about your own home. I'm Ethan, and this is my story. A real nightmare that started with a forgotten sketch in my attic. It's why I can't sleep without the lights on. Stay with me, because what I found, it's still out there, waiting for someone else to uncover it. It started with a sound I couldn't explain. A sound that made me question everything. A sound that made me question everything I thought I knew about my own family. And by the end of this, you'll be wondering, what's hiding in your attic? It was a Saturday afternoon, just me and the quiet. I'd been cleaning out the attic, boxes of old junk, forgotten memories. That's when I found it, a small yellowed piece of paper tucked inside a dusty sketchbook. I pulled it out, curious. It was a drawing, rough, childlike, but detailed in a way that made my skin crawl. A family of 4, standing in front of a house that looked just like mine. The figures were smiling, but their eyes, they were hollow, like something had sucked the life out of them. And at the bottom, in shaky handwriting, the end. My heart skipped. Who drew this? And why did it feel like I'd seen it before? I flipped the paper over, and my blood ran cold. On the back, in the same shaky hand, Ethan's family. My name, my family. But I didn't draw this. I'd never seen it before. My hands shook as I stared at it. Was this some sick joke? Or something worse? Ever found something that felt like it was meant for you, but you didn't know why? I couldn't let it go. I tore through the attic, searching for answers. That's when I found it, an old journal, buried under moth-eaten clothes. It belonged to my great-uncle, Thomas. He was an artist, but he died under strange circumstances. The journal was filled with sketches, dark, twisted things. And then I saw it. The same drawing over and over. Each time, the figures' smiles grew wider, their eyes darker. The last entry? Just one line. It's coming. They're all going to die. My stomach dropped. What was coming? And why was my name on that drawing? I tried to brush it off. Old man losing his mind, right? But that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept seeing those hollow eyes, hearing that whisper, Ethan. It was like the drawing was alive, watching me. I had to know more. I dug into my family's history, asked my grandpa, who'd grown up with Thomas. He went pale when I mentioned the journal. Burn it, he said. Burn it, and forget you ever saw it. My throat tightened. Why? What was he hiding? The whispers didn't stop. Every night at 3 a.m., I'd wake up to that same voice. Ethan, I'd wake up to that same voice. Ethan. I'd flick on the light, and there it was. The drawing, sitting on my desk, even though I'd locked it away. My heart raced. How? I tried tearing it up, couldn't. The paper wouldn't rip. I burned it. The flames wouldn't touch it. It was like the drawing was alive. And then the nightmares started. I'd see my family, mom, dad, my sister, standing in front of the house, just like the drawing. Faces would twist, smiles stretching too wide, eyes turning black. They'd whisper, "Join us, Ethan." I'd wake up screaming. Was the drawing predicting my family's fate? Or causing it? I couldn't take it anymore. I went back to the attic, searching for anything that could explain this. That's when I found it, a hidden compartment in the floorboards. Inside, a small, rusted box. I pried it open. There, wrapped in cloth, was a locket. I opened it and froze. It was a photo of Thomas, young, smiling, with a girl, Clara, my great-aunt who died mysteriously. On the back, in faded ink, bound forever. My mind raced. Bound? To what? And how did this connect to the drawing? I had to know the truth. I dug through old newspapers, and there it was. Thomas had died in a fire, started in his studio. But the article mentioned something else. Clara had died weeks before, in a similar accident. Rumors swirled. Some said Thomas was obsessed with her, that he'd made a deal to keep her spirit with him. My stomach churned. A deal? With what? I kept reading. His last words screamed as the flames took him. "She's mine. She'll never leave." My blood ran cold. Had he trapped her spirit? Was that why the drawing was cursed? I raced home, the locket clutched in my hand. I knew what I had to do. I went to the attic, where it all started. I placed the locket on the floor, next to the drawing. The air thickened, the whispers growing louder, angrier. I shouted, "Clara, if you're here, take it back! Break the bond!" The room shook, the drawing trembling. Then, silence. The whispers stopped. I looked down. The locket was gone. The drawing? Just a blank sheet of paper. That was a year ago. The whispers are gone, but I still feel her sometimes. Clara, watching from the shadows. If you ever find a drawing that shouldn't exist, burn it. Don't wait, because next time it might predict your fate. That's my story. True as the chill running down my spine. If it got under your skin, hit that like button and subscribe for more real horrors. Ever found something cursed? Or felt a presence you couldn't explain? Drop it in the comments. You're not alone. This is Friday 13, signing off, but remember, the shadows are always watching.